Chapter 3, Season 3 has been going on since June 24th, 2025, around about 6 months so far, and so far there have been so many different types of things and so many different types of events that's been happening throughout this entire season, and I figured since we're around about halfway through this season, we just spend a little bit of time going back and reflecting on every single thing we built by going through an entire world tour. And not just a normal world tour, because obviously we've seen all this stuff before as it is so far, but instead a world tour with something a little bit more spicy layered on top of everything. That's more like it. Yeah, a Vibrant Visuals World Tour, because we've seen some things here or there with Vibrant Visuals, but we've never, fully given it a chance on Cosmic, mainly because my PC crashes every time I use it for a long period of time. But we're gonna go with it anyways and hope that my PC can hold up for long enough to actually check out everything inside this one season so far, because, yeah, again, we did quite a lot so far, and we still have quite a lot more to do, but let's just look back, take a breather, and just reflect on all the good progress we've done so far, because of course where we began is where we are pretty much right now, because this of course is the spawn area, a place where I am at probably more often than any other time. And while I have shown off my main house and things like that, I've never really just looked around anything around here, or at least on camera too much, because of course I've just been focusing on my own stuff. And yeah, now I think is the perfect time to actually give some of this stuff an actual chance, such as whatever this house is. I have no clue what this house is, but I like where it was going. I like all the food inside of it, and I love the view outside of it on its balcony. That's kind of a neat aesthetic thing. It's a little bit dangerous in the case you have spiders or something like that, but we can brush over that and look at whatever this is too. Again, there's so much stuff I just don't know about. Ghosty's pen. I imagine this is what that guy is named. So hello, Ghosty. You have a lovely smile as always. I say that as if I know him, but I don't. This one, I believe it's Effie's house. A lot of these early stuff, I don't really have too much to say about, other than the fact that, it's neat, it's nice, but they are, relatively small. But for being relatively small, it's still actually fairly decently, I guess, interior designed and exterior designed. And also, this is kind of the first season. I should have mentioned that, but I assume everyone already knew that. But in case you are new, this is the first major season we've done in a long time to actually have two major add-ons: the food and cookery add-on and the tree capitator add-on. That tree capitator add-on is going to be very important, as you shall see later on. But yeah, it's a nice little house. It's a neat little house. I can't really say too much else about it. This tower, on the other hand, whatever this is, I kind of like what this is. Bee Farm Tower Pizza. I wonder what's in here. Maybe a cow farm or something like that. But probably not. It doesn't even have bees inside of it. What a total ripoff. Maybe there were going to be bees inside of here or something like that, and then just, I guess, maybe it just never happened. But regardless, I still like the look of the tower. It still looks really, really good. This place, I think I saw it getting built up way back in the day. I just don't know what it is. Maybe this is where all the bees were going to be, or maybe this is going to be a huge farming area, because yeah, we got a cow farm, we got a wheat farm, got a sugarcane farm, we got another bit of a noticeable area that has already been farmed out. So maybe this is still being used by someone. I'm not exactly sure who. Maybe it still is Effie. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I can't really say. I cannot really say. But something I can say is the fact that popping over the pond really quick, we can see tons upon tons of other things. While spawn is kind of spread out, there's still tons upon tons upon tons upon tons of things all over the place. Such as this beautiful dirt house. I mean, have you ever seen anything more gorgeous than this? I can't say, but what I can't say is I do like this. How do you get that? What even is this? I'm curious. I'm wildly curious. This is Farmer Delights, whatever that is. I love it. I wish I knew how to get it, and hopefully I could use it at some point in the future. And something else I'm hoping to use at some point in the future is more inspiration from builds like this, like Lone Wolves and Kingdoms upside down house. This is like such a beautiful delight to see. Like, you always picture something like this, but you never really go out of your way too often to see it or to build it. But yeah, King and Lone Wolf decided to put in the effort, and it's it's a fun thing to maneuver around, and it's really fun to actually do the interior because, of course, you can't just normally have anything sitting the right way up in a house like this, but you could do a whole bunch of things like this, and you could do a whole bunch of things on whatever you did up here. I've never been inside this house. I've always seen it, but I've never been inside, and I like it. I like the couches or the beds, whatever it is. I like the chests filled with goodies that I could I mean, look at. I like the villagers. I like a lot of this house, and I like how there's an easier way in getting in and out because, of course, it's gonna be it'd be kind of monotonous to have to go up and down all the time. Oh yeah, this is also a part of the add-on. There's like a rope thing you could swing down. Oh, that is clever. That is incredibly clever. That's so cool. That's so cool. And something else that's kind of cool is all these buildings around here, such as Eva's lovely little house. I've been here once or twice in the past, but I've never really just taken a step back to just like have a look at it. And from everything I could see, it's really nice. It seems like she's making the most of, I guess, one, having a whole bunch of farms or whatever farms she can, and two, having it be as aesthetically pleasing as possible, while it also being an outside house. Like, seriously, you don't really think about this, but this is 100% outside. And what is that guy doing down there? I have so many questions, and I want to get some answers to it. Sir, what are you doing down here? Oh, that's probably what's happening. Oh, for whatever reason, I thought this house was like on the ocean floor, not like a few blocks above it. But that just makes it so much cool, that aesthetic thing on the ground. That's really cool. That's really cool. Something else that's really cool is this dock, which I believe it was being worked on by Eva until she had her second kid. Or this is Demonic and Taha's humble house. Oh, okay. I like it. And I like how small it is too. Like, again, there's not really much to say when there's not much interior to go off of. But for, what does this say? Say to the Reaper now. Free samples. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. But something I am doing. Oh, I didn't even know it was a windmill. Oh, that's even cool. That makes this place even cooler. That's really, really cool. I think, for the most part, the rest of around here is just like a farming area and things like that, and a place, I guess, to park your happy gas and things like that. But something that's also around here is, yeah, a farming area and what looks to be a trading hall, if I had to guess. A trading hall by Eva and Demonic. Yeah, I was right. And this one, of course, Eva and Demonic always go all out and getting as many villagers as they physically can. Like, seriously, they have, like, way more than they know what to do with, probably. But that's also good, considering the fact that there's so many different enchanting books nowadays. Like, seriously, there's probably, what, 50 or something like that? I don't know. But it is cool. They did make the most of having as many villagers as possible, while still trying to have it be, like, somewhat aesthetically pleasing, at least on the immediate area. And, again, I like the outside aesthetic. I love how it feels like you can also breathe, but also feel inside at the same time. I don't know. It's like an outside-inside house, if that makes any sense. And something else that's outside inside is this bed that I brought around because, of course, we're doing a lot of traveling really quickly, and I want to not waste any time whatsoever because we have a lot we have to see. And I think that's most of this side as far as I know, but there's, of course, plenty of other different types of things surrounding this one area, such as, of course, the first build of mine, my starter house, which I still absolutely love it, and I love it even more in Vibrant Visuals. Like, I had a design like this in my creative world for a long time, a design that I actually even showed off on Instagram, but I never really had the opportunity to use it in any form of, I guess, a survival mode or anything like that. Until this one season where I'm like, you know what, maybe this could work. Maybe this could actually, I don't know, turn into something that actually could be useful. And it actually really is. This stairway, though, is just something that's really, really frustrating. Like, I almost never use it, apart from right now. I always use the bubble column, but I still think it has some use to it here or there. Especially this part, too, which doesn't really have doesn't really get used too much anymore, considering that Itty's is now over at my Mega Base area. But in the case Itty ever were to come back and visit the spawn area, then she could, of course, use that area. And something else that she could also use is the view of my next door neighbor's house, Dubas. And this is like... I think he dwarfed my one skyscraper too, with this utter beauty we could see right here. Like, how do you top this? How do you top this? How do you do something as cool as this? I don't know. I don't know. The man, he always does outperform himself with every single starter home, and this one is 100% no exception. I think he did do this like for the Chase the Skies update, which is why it was so high. I mean, that's another reason why I did mine. Like, of course, we were going to be high up in the sky. We might as well have like some incredibly high towers. And from the looks of things, there is so many rooms. There's so many rooms. Like, seriously, we use starter homes for like the first month or two of the season, and then we almost never use it again. But even with that, this is still utterly phenomenal. This is utterly phenomenal, even though like there's one or two rooms that might not be used right now. I will say, like, we do use it once or twice or 1 or 2 months in the season. I've used my starter home almost the entire season so far, but I've not done anything with villagers like what Duba is doing right now. I mean, I do like that. I do like that. I think I did come up here like once or twice, I think, for getting like, I can't remember what, but I remember I was up there. I just don't remember the reason for it. But it's still really cool, and I still really like the design, and I'm just a little bit frustrated that his is just that much taller than mine. Like, we are pretty much at the very tip top of where my starter home actually goes, and his goes maybe another 20 or 30 blocks higher. I'm not going to hold that against him. But I am going to be, I'm going to have a hard time sleeping on that, knowing that his is just that little bit taller. But at least it's taller than this tiny tent, whose ever it is. Maybe it's that horse's tent or something like that. Or maybe it's this tiny little motorhome place, which is obviously right next to my home, which I come here every now and then, just mainly to sleep and things like that. But I don't really explore these types of places. Ooh, my. How long has this been going on for? There's a reason I don't explore many of these places, because there's tons of things I just never experience or anything like that. Such as these farms over here, which I'll be honest, I did use these farms relatively recently for getting things for a certain farm I'm going to be building at some point in the future. This looks to be a place you can park your happy gas, which is a cool thing. And this, of course, is K-Flip's house. Very, very stony, I would say. Like, there's not many block palettes when it comes to this house, but I still do like the coziness and things like that, and I do like this whole map area. Like, this is like what I would really love to do. And so maybe next season I should map out the entirety of like where I want my mega base to be, and then just map it out throughout the entire season. I don't know. That's future plans, but this is present me going through all these different types of areas and going through giant chicken farm. Okay, that's I don't know what he needs all the chicken for. I don't know what he needs all the cactus for. I don't know what he needs all the chests full of tears for. But I'm not going to judge him too much. I'm not going to judge the man too much. He does have his reasons for everything, I will say. And he does have his reasons for having a tiny little doorbell, as we can hear right here. That's cute. That's cute. And I just remembered, there was one right at my front door that I just completely forgot about. So let's listen to this real quick. Oh, it's simple, but it's fantastic. It's the small touches that really make a base go far, such as with this humongous base. Okay, that's kind of the opposite of what I was talking about, but you know, whatever. This place, I've honestly never been inside of. I've seen the outside get built, but I've never given the inside a chance at all. Like, not once throughout this entire season. And now I am going to do it. Like, for it being my neighbor's house, I've kind of ignored this place for whatever reason, but now I'm giving it its spotlight it deserves, and more than one spotlight, considering the fact that it's a very, very open plan. It's a little more, It's a bit of a different open plan than some of the other bases we've seen so far at Spawn, but again, I'm not gonna knock on it too much, all things considered. Like, there's still plenty of time to finish it up, and there's plenty of time to see all this area. What is this? Is this... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is this like a mob farm? This might be. It might be. I think, like, maybe this is where the mob farm is, and that is where the mob farm goes. What is this place? We just have a random place to go all the way to the top. Is that true? Where is this? Where am I now? I don't know. I don't know if I should question this, but I am gonna be just marginally judgmental because I'm just a little lost and a little confused. Like, is that the official way you're supposed to get up here, or is there some other official way we're supposed to go? Again, this place obviously isn't done. There's still more to be done, but it's still really cool nonetheless. But now, from the looks of things, we have a few more types of buildings around the center of Spawn, such as whatever this building is. I think this is probably a White Saber build. Like, there's certain types of builds that certain people do where you can, like, easily, almost instantly look at it and be like, okay, this is this person, this is that person, and I think this is White Saber's house. Like, you could kind of tell with the style and things like that. And I think I got my answer to that. Yeah, but I think what White Saber's house overall, like, yeah, I like the style. It's very simple, but it works. It really does the job. Something else that does the job is not only his wheat farm sitting itself right here, but also what's on top of this one hill. I think, yeah, sitting itself right over here, because DJ, right behind White Saber, actually decided to set up a camp. And when I say camp, I mean literal camp, because he literally camped out right at the top of a hill, as we can see right here. And yeah, I think the tent itself, it's nice and snug. It's not, you can't really put too much stuff inside of here, but it's fine. I don't know what this is for. Maybe it's like keep a zombie alive, or a zombie horse, or something like that. Would like to be a smelter of some sort. This looks to be, I have no clue what this is. Not a clue. What did I stumble across? Do I want to know? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna, you know, okay, this is a fish farm, but I'm just gonna keep moving on and pretend I didn't see a fish getting tortured right there, and move on to, I believe, the last couple houses we could see sitting itself right over here. And the last couple ones are biggies, as we could see. Like, we have this one sitting itself literally right here, and this one is huge. I think this is the Atlantis guys. Yeah, Team Atlantis. So we got like Guy, we got Tans, we got a good number of people sitting itself right here. And from the looks of things, again, they probably didn't finish it. EST June 2025. So yeah, I'd imagine they started that around about then. And oh my, this place is nice. This place really good. Like, I should live in here. Not really. I got my own stuff worrying about, but yeah, this place is nice and cozy. Like, it feels like the perfect combination of like a standard, like a modern house you might find, on top of a lot of functional things, like all those farms, like the enchanting table, like all the other different types of things like that. What do we find around here? Nothing. What do we find around here? The answer to that is more interior work. A meeting room. Okay, I don't know if they finished that. They did finish that. I don't know why that sign was there, but okay. We got an outside deck. We got upstairs. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be in this house forever. They got a chorus farm. They got a ton of bees. They got what looks to be a little, oh, I thought this was a happy gas holder, but nope, a sheep farm. We got a lot of different types of farms in the back. I like it a lot, and I like how they actually laid it out. It's not just, I guess, different types of pens. It's actual a little bit of a decoration and things like that, and a little bit of a unique design if you don't look into any other type of a design out there. But you don't really see it that often. I think you might see this kind of often, like we just saw this earlier on with that type of farm, but what else can we actually find inside of this one house? Like, I feel like if you wanted to put me in like a maze or something like that, then just throw me inside just an absolutely massive mansion, turn off coordinates, and just let me try to find the way out, because I think like that would be utter chaos and utter fun. Kind of like what we're doing right here. If the house wasn't kind of neatly laid out and I kind of not neatly laid out. I like what Tans did with the walls with the lapis and things like that. Like, again, you don't really see things like that. Guy, what do you have in here? Red and red, kind of like my house. And oh my goodness, the light itself coming inside of the room, that was beautiful. That was angelic. I love it. I love it. And he has his own personal storage room. Dude, I gotta do something like this next season with like DJ or K-Flip or something like that. Because like building an entire humongous house like this would be utter insanity and utter fun. It looks like some of this stuff isn't finished yet. Like, obviously, unless they were going for a dirt aesthetic for whatever reason. So I'm not really going to look too much into this right now. But still, they do have some neat ideas going around the place. I don't know what's behind those censored words. Hey, Michigan, let's fight another war over Toledo. By the way, Ohio would win because we are awesome. I don't know what that's about. I think there's a couple cosmics for Michigan and Ohio, so maybe that's what's going on, and there's some beef going on with that. I don't know, but something I do know is that bathroom was really nice, and something else I know is Unknown has no room inside of here. But something else I know is the fact that there's downstairs. Did we just come from here? We did, and how did I miss the staircase? Again, I would be lost in a house like this forever. You would never see me again. You would never see me again. I would have to make my life inside of just a massive house like this. But it is still a really cool massive house. And there's a couple things here or there, same stuff around here, which looks to be incomplete, but it looks to be like there's some promise or some history behind it, like this starter hut with the small chicken farm with stairways to nowhere, and then a stairway to probably a mine, I think, or something like that. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is real early days. For Guy, you would do the same for us. Give me a bunch of junk. Yeah, I'd give Guy a bunch of junk too, okay? Like, that's only because I love him that much. But anyways, we should move on to the final main house at the starter area, at the spawn area. I probably missed a thing or two, but generally this is spawn, and there's a lot of things often at spawn. And this is the house we are checking out at spawn, and it's is a tall one. It's a serious tall one. I like the aesthetic of using note blocks. That's a nice thing. Like, you don't always have to use it inside of note block covers or something like that. And I like just how open everything is. I don't think this is finished in many ways. Like, obviously, unless if like they were planning on having it be just like this open for whatever reason. I don't know whose it is too. There's some houses that are labeled, which makes it really easy for me. But then there's others just that we just have to guess. Like, I know I saw someone working on this one. I don't remember who, but I do know that this house is again an utter beauty to behold. It could do with maybe a little bit more interior. I will be honest. Like, most of this just looks to be like the structural part of the house itself and not much else. But for what it is, I do still like the design. I still do like a lot of what's going on inside of here. And I do still like the exterior a lot. Like, the exterior is really good. What does the sign say? And line of something, Guy of Tans. Oh, we should do more like that. We should have just like signs pointing towards like certain houses or other houses or things like that. Something else we should point to is off in this direction, because very recently Christmas came and went, and I feel like if you have been following along, first off, we should probably look at this tiny little thing sitting yourself right here, this tiny little tent too. There's a lot of tents around here, and no one has labeled this, but I like it too. But anyways, yeah, Christmas came and went, so if you were following along the channel, you've probably seen this pretty recently. But in the case you haven't, then there's another house. There just keeps being things just popping inside of here. Like this house, whosever house this is. I like it. I really like it. And I like the sunset coming out of it. I keep getting distracted. I keep trying to go to one district over the other. But yeah, generally speaking, like, this house is fantastic, and it's settled. Oh, I like Lynn's house. Lynn, you have outdone yourself. You have outdone yourself. Anyways, I think I could finally get to where I was going to, the festive district, because, yeah, well, we have been doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, of course, the Christmas season came and went, and per tradition, we did build up this entire festive district. I don't think many people built too many things up around here this season, but what we do have right now is quite a number of fun different types of things that I personally built up, such as that Christmas tree, which DJ claims is smaller than last year's, which we'll just brush that under the rug in the case it is. We have this reindeer for the Secret Santa, which I think actually did fairly decently well. We have this thing, which I believe was a naughty nice thing from Puff, with a happy gas pulling it. That's awesome. That's only something you could do inside of Minecraft because we don't have reindeer. And we have a bunch of presents. One for someone and then another for unknown. Who is this one for? I'm a little curious. Oh, it's Puffs. Okay, I'm not going to look at it. But something I'm going to look at is this house, which I still absolutely love. The gingerbread house, which I built up. Like, I don't do many aesthetic things that often. Like, I don't add too much detail to things. But I think this one, I have done an utterly phenomenal job, okay? I don't mean to toot my own horn too much, but I think, like, honestly, I could be proud of this. I might be borrowing this design for the future and just swapping out a color palette or two. But I still think, like, generally, while there wasn't much in the festive district this year, there's still plenty of things to look at. Plenty of things. It could have been organized a little better. Maybe there could have been pads or things like that. But I think overall, the festive district was pretty well this year. And something else that's pretty well is our shopping district, because always, every single year, we have, like, some form of shopping district. And this year we wanted to do something just a little bit different, if you want to call it that, because a couple seasons ago, we did do, like, an underground one that was linked to, I guess, the Caves and Cliffs update. We did do one that was linked to, say, the Nether update by having some of the Nether. But this season, since we did start this season around when Chase the Skies actually released, we decided to do a shopping district in the sky. Yeah, we went all out crazy, and I think overall what we have done thus far, because there's obviously more to be done, but what we have done thus far is a thing to behold. We started off with this one island, which I built, and then we just branched off from there, adding island upon island upon island, and many of these I've actually not seen myself. Please submit any ideas you would like to make the shopping district better. Okay, I think just more shops would be fun. And something else that's related to shops is actually seeing them. Welcome to the Rusty Barge. Oh, this is like a bookshop. Well, no wonder. I mean, like, look who has, like, the massive trading hall with all these different types of, I guess, librarians giving all these different types of books. What do we have up here? Excuse me. What do we have up here? We have an armor shop. Again, is this? Wait a minute. Was this Eva's? Eva's just been, like, on a shop grind, honestly. Well, there's no armor to behold. Maybe it's these that we could buy. Or maybe something. Oh, never mind. Oh, my goodness. This is, like, I am glad I got, like, a spare set of armor over Christmas. But in the case I go through a lot of armor pieces really quickly, I'm glad I have that shop to go to. And something else I'm glad I have something to go to is, this is so cool. I don't know why, but this tiny shop just makes me smile. It's literally a drone. Like, honestly, I'm seeing drones like this more and more in the real world, and it's just cool that we're seeing one in Minecraft. Something else we're seeing in Minecraft is this stone shop. Like, I think that's pretty much it. Prices, yeah, it looks to be something like that. I might need, like, some of these blocks at some point in the future. I don't know what for. I'm sure there's going to be, like, a planet or something I'm going to need them for, but we'll have to wait and see. Something else we'll have to wait and see on is our Happy Gas place we can actually park things on. And speaking of parking, what is this shop? Ender chest, dried gas. There. Oh, is this just like a random shop you could sell like almost anything at? I like it. I like it. I like the small ones. They add like way more details than most of the other ones. Welcome to pristine Pakora. All right, all right. If I ever needed sea-related things from the ocean monument, I know where to go to. We got K-Flip's non. Okay, we have K-Flip's non-specific store. I've been talking way too long, way too long of a stint so far, and we're only barely getting started. But yeah, something else we're getting started on is just checking out a lot of these shops, such as this one over here, which is my personal one, the Crispy Corner, which I honestly don't think did that well business-wise, because I've not been back here for quite a long time, and no one has bought anything. Like, seriously, no one's bought anything. I did... I did sell some bone blocks because I was getting so much from when I was getting all the lights for my base. What is over here is the answer I will be giving you, or the question I will be answering, because this is my beacons shop, because I, of course, did sell beacons. I in the past, obviously. Oh my goodness, I'm rich. I gotta do some restocking soon, because obviously, like, someone has needed beacons, like, way more than I ever would have imagined. Also, speaking of things that people need way more than I imagine, is this ship. And I think DJ showed it to me the other day, but I didn't really, like, look around it too much. And I think a lot of this is just, like, things you might find inside of, I guess, a raid farm or something like that. And then I think there was something... Yeah, a bounty board. There was some things you could do to actually earn a whole bunch of diamonds. Like, get 5 double chests of sand, or, like, get a full chest of leather, or get 10 beacons, or, like, get 2 double chests full of calcite. Like, there's plenty of different things we can do, many of which we will probably be doing relatively soon at some point in the future. And then we have whatever shop that is over there. I don't know what this is. Like, I remember seeing this getting built again. Team Atlantis store. Yeah, I think they started building something, and then they just stopped. What does this say? Unknown, thank you for your help. The roof of the sale floor is gonna be made of quartz. The warehouse ceiling is gonna be made of block of iron. Feel free to build your shops wherever you want. Notes in the back. The exterior is gonna be made of bricks. And it's very empty. It's very, very empty. Like, I'm not gonna judge much about this shop, because who knows, it might be built up at some point in the future. But there's a lot to be filled if they are planning on filling this area out. But they have an idea. I just think they need to finish the idea. Like, honestly, there's a lot of things across Cosmic which could be made really, really cool. They just need to finish it. I think it's a good start, and I just think there's more to be done. Such as, just put those llamas out of their misery, guys. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to the poor llamas. But something I will do is pop over here, because right around here is some of our first mega bases. Because obviously we have this outline for something you could see right there. But that obviously was never finished up. Something that was finished up, or is at least in the process of being finished up, is DJ's mega base. And his mega base is sitting right in the middle of the ocean. And this thing, seriously, this thing is a piece of a beauty. I did help him get as much quartz as I can and as much glass as I can when trading up with other villagers, I think from Calm. But still, the fact is that this man has so much he has had to do so far this season, and he has done a serious amount. Like, honestly, if Minecraft had, like, echoes, you'd probably hear my footsteps just echoing in this entire room, just because it's so big. Speaking of so big, this trading hall, which I think it is also so incredibly big. You'd probably get lost in a place like this, too. Like, okay, maybe not here, because it's kind of relatively easy to get in and out of. But getting down there, how do I get down there? Well, we're going to have to figure that out. So that goes there. That goes okay. So maybe from right in there, like there's a lot of bases here which I kind of roughly know how to get around, and then there's others which I am completely dumbfounded and have no idea how to maneuver. But it looks like we're at least figuring out this one, such as what we're doing right here, and oh, there's even another one down there. How am I gonna find it down there? Well, whether we do or not, I like the storage room. I like what he's doing with it, and I like how confusing everything is. Okay, I kind of do and I kind of don't, because I am a very simple boy who gets very simply lost, like what we're doing right now. Wait, did I just find it? I think I just found it. What was I talking about? What was I talking? Oh, ow, ow. But yeah, to put it simply, a lot of what DJ is doing with this base is like just utterly insane. It kind of reminds me of what I was doing last season with my mega base, digging like very deep down and things like that. But I do think DJ is making it his own with his design, with like all the things he's doing, say with like the villagers, with the storage system. I think his design and everything like that is making it his own. Even though, like, I think he did get some inspiration on at least where to put his mega base at some point in future seasons. Speaking of future things, what is this? What is this? Is this just like, it might be a creeper farm. Like I remember, yeah, this is a creeper farm. I remember DJ giving me like a whole bunch of gunpowder one time, and I remember him giving me like some totems, or like showing me how to get some totems and things like that. And it looks like he has been working on it at least a little bit more, and yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We might have to buy a few every now and then. But something else we're gonna have to do is head off in this direction, because off in this direction is of course some of the other mega bases we could actually find, such as with our big old friend Duba over here, which is okay. This is like a layered cake on top of a layered cake. Like this is a tall thing. This is a tall tower. Like I remember coming over here like a long time ago to help mine out some things, and it looks like he's done some of it, at least a little bit more, but it looks like he has still so much more he has to do. And maybe we'll have to come back here to help him out at some point in the future too. Like there's a lot of friends out here that have big projects that just need help finishing them, and I think I can lend a hand here or there, but I think generally this thing is massive. It just needs to be, again, it just needs to be finished. I like the idea. I think the concept is fantastic. It just needs more work to be done, and I'm hoping to see more work throughout the next few months. But something else we are going to be seeing throughout the next few months is, of course, my mega base. And oh my goodness, okay, this is the first time I'm seeing my mega base with RTX, and I really want to enjoy it. This was an accident, kind of coming over here during night, but I am going to enjoy this. Oh my goodness me, that is beautiful. Like, it was already beautiful before, but now that we have RTX, now that we're seeing it at night, it's putting out a whole nother layer. Like, oh man, I cannot wait until I can come back here again around the end of the season just to look at everything again with vibrant visuals. Because seriously, everything related to this, everything related to my mega base, from Mercury so far, from the tree on top of it, from the humongous sun right here. This is, I'm in love with this. I am so in love with this. I know there's gonna be way more we're gonna have to do, like especially when it comes to like filling up the interior, when it comes to like the other planets, when it comes to like filling in space. But still, for what we have so far, it's a thing to behold. It is seriously a thing to behold. And we might as well give it a chance to check it out both at night and during the day, because yeah, at night it is still pretty cool, but at day, I think, okay, it's still cool. I just think it loses something during the day, at least when it comes to vibrant visuals. Like, it doesn't mean it's bad. It still looks way better than what it would be normally, but I don't know. I do like it a little bit better with vibrant visuals at night. I guess there's a reason why I don't do vibrant visuals that often, but yeah, my base generally, I love it, and there's gonna be plenty more where that comes from in the coming months while I work on this thing. But something else I need to work on is finding more bases. Like, I know there's tons all over the place, but I honestly don't remember where all of them are. I think there's one off in this direction if memory serves, but we'll just have to wait and see. Oop, there it is. There it is. It actually wasn't as far as I thought. And I think this is Madison's. Like, if memory serves, I believe this is Madison's. It doesn't look like there's much, but honestly, I think what she's done so far is like it's so cool. Like, look at all this flat land she has to work with. Look at all this space she has to fill up. And look at everything she's done so far. Like, this gold farm, which I think it is. I think that's a gold farm, or that's a gold farm. I honestly don't know, but regardless, the fact that she flattened out this entire area to put in, like, who knows what. Like, I honestly have no idea what she has in store, but if it's just flattening out this humongous area, then well done. Well friggin' done. Like, this is so cool. Like, you would never see this unless you're on a flat world. And also, you never see something like this unless you're over at Madison's place. And something else you will never see is the interior. Again, I love people who try making the most of small areas. Like, there's not much to see, but there's also a lot to see. Like what we're seeing right here. And it's so cool. It is so incredibly cool. What is this place? What is this place? I'm wondering if Madison's planning on, like, having, like, a small community, like, in the middle of this flat land or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, I think this is, it's so cool. It's so simple, but it's still so cool. It is still so incredibly cool. And speaking of things that's cool, what is this stuff? Is this just, like, it's a ship that's just floating in the sky. Okay, not going to question that. This might be a copper farm. Okay, not going to question that too much. Something I will question is more bases. And I think the only way we should really get to any of them is obviously by the nether. Where is her nether portal? That is the question I need an answer to. And the answer to that is that it? That is it, I think. Or is this a farm? This might be a farm. Madison, where's your nether portal? I can't find it. Okay, couldn't find it. Well, that's fine. We'll just use our own portal. And it gives me a great opportunity to not only get to other people's bases, but to also show off a lot of things on what we did inside the nether. Because obviously, there have been quite a number of things. Because, of course, we did start this season during the Chase the Skies update, meaning we did have a lot of reasons to go to the nether, such as getting a whole bunch of happy gas, and such as finding a whole bunch of nether fortresses, such as that one which was literally right beneath my portal this entire time, which I unfortunately did not claim in time, sadly, but something that I did manage to claim was all these. Oh, Madison does have a portal. Madison, you gotta make it more obvious for people who's just visiting and things like that. Oh well, but that's fine. We can just overlook that right now and just look at some of these other things, which honestly I've never really looked at. Like, I never knew. This is literally right next door to my my main portal or anything like that. I never really knew what this was all about. Like, there's so much stuff across Cosmic this season that I just have never given a chance to and have never just really looked into for any major reason or anything like that. Corrupted's Farm, if you're gonna use that, ask first. Ooh. I'm just curious what this is now. I'm just curious. I might not use it, but I just wanna see what why is there snowy foxes? I don't know. I have no idea. But all I do know is I want to check out and see as much of this cosmic season as I physically can. But what can we check out here? That's a good question, and the answer is, oh, it's just a raid farm. Okay, never mind. We've seen it, we could go. That's all I'm saying. And we could also come and see Calm's base, which we did actually use in quite a huge fashion in the beginning of the season, because, of course, I did need a whole bunch of, I don't remember what I needed at the beginning of the season. I needed a whole bunch of resources and materials, and I remember having to come to Calm's farm to get as much of it as I physically can, and Calm was fortunate enough to actually let me use his mega base and everything and all the farms inside of it, and we should finally actually give a look at everything, such as his main home we can see right here, which actually does look pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm talking about it as if I built it. I didn't, but I will say it does look really good, and it has some other add-on things I've never seen before. Like, we've been this season for a long time, and I'm still finding things that I have never uncovered before until now, such as this one tower, which again I've seen here or there, but I've never seen here or there on the inside. Oh, is this just like what's it called? A wizard tower? It might be. It might be. That's what I'm getting at it. Or maybe it's a happy gas holder. Maybe, maybe it's all of the above. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Something else that is all of the above is this building we could see right here, which is Calm's Villager Trading System. We could see right here with all the villagers around here surrounded by an iron golem farm. This seems to be like a pretty popular way to actually have an iron farm and have a village trading system, which I think is fine. I think it's totally 100% fine. I don't know if you got out or if something else happened. I don't know. I'm going to brush it over, and I'm going to keep touring across this cosmic season, because I know for a fact there's at least a few more bases and a few more areas we've yet to check out, such as, what is Calm's farm? Like, I know he has something related to the ocean monuments. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. And I honestly, I've never been here. Like, I've seen his farm, or not his farm. I've seen his shop. I've seen things related to his shop, but I'm wondering if he has like any specific things. No, nothing like major, or nothing like I guess architecturally too interesting. But it's always cool to see how ocean monuments and ocean farms are actually constructed. I think I did something like this last season too, but I did of course clear out again an entire area. But still, it's cool to see some of the technicalities relate to how things work inside of Minecraft and inside of Cosmic. But something I want to find is more impressive builds, and I know for a fact there's at least two I could think of that I've not been to yet. One of which I think I could get to right now if memory serves. And if memory serves, okay, not that way. Obviously memory is not serving. Memory is 100% not serving. I have no idea what this is. Did they move out? Did these two move out? Maybe. Man, there's so much stuff, like that piglin farm, like everything. Again, every corner there's always something I fly by or I walk by, but I just never get the time to just look at it and appreciate what people do. But now this is why I'm doing this episode. This is why I'm doing this one video, and this is why I am checking out. Oh, that was perfect timing. That sunset with the cherry grove. Oh, that was beautiful. And this is beautiful. Everything about this is beautiful. Man, oh man, these two have been busy. I mean, seriously, we got a happy gas just sitting on the floor willingly, not like in a minecart or anything like that. We got sheep farms. We got farms, we got bamboo farms, we got I don't even know, a lightning pole farm or something like that. And then we have whatever this is. I want to know what this is, or I really want to know how to get inside of whatever this is. Is this the way? This is indeed the way. This is really cool. And what is this? What is this supposed to be? Is this like a way to burn off calories, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And just assume that they didn't just leave like a pit of lava just sitting itself out there for no reason. This seems to be unfinished. Again, we're seeing a lot of trends here of a lot of unfinished builds and things like that. And this seems to be a gold farm of some sort, I believe. It might be, and I think that's about it for this area. But still, cool place, cool area, cool alley, cool tunnel, I believe, to a mining area, and cool way to transition into the next area, wherever that might be. Where would that be? I honestly don't know. I keep finding corners I could go to. I keep finding just portals that lead to one way or the other, or one place or the other. Did I go to demonic space yet? Man, I'm repeating myself, but again, this is just like the cool thing after cool thing after cool thing after cool thing that's just been right underneath my nose. And this cool thing is, what is this? That is the question, and the answer to that question is, okay, it looks like he was planning something, but maybe he scrapped the idea for one reason or the other. I'm not gonna ask too many questions as to why, but I will just assume that's what happened here. All right, next area, and I think the I don't. Oh, hello.
Hello. I didn't catch you in the middle of recording, did I?
No, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, now you're a part of it. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. I'm doing a tour of the entire cosmic world just because we're about halfway through the season and I just want to see everything that everyone's done so far. Would you like to see?
Yes, I'd like to see.
Okay. Where are we? Why is there just a random portal here? Okay, whatever. There's a place I'm thinking of that I really want to go to that just blows everything out of the water. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's called
Disneyland.
Oh, I wish. It might even be better than Disneyland. The only thing is, I don't remember how to get to it. It might be this way. It might be this way. Past a farm, you have no idea how it works. It's for frog lights. Don't ask what frog lights are. It takes too long to explain. But what I will explain is what I will find at the end of this corridor, which we will see any second now.
But when I think of frog lights, I think of a frog and he's lit up. He's bright. He's a bright frog. He's a light frog.
He's a light frog. Like, not one that brights up. He's just very light to carry.
Why would you say it's a lot to explain? You could just say he doesn't weigh as heavy.
Do you actually think that's what it is?
Yes.
Well, okay, we'll go with that then. We'll go with that. What do you think about this sign? K-Flip's big project in development. You don't know?
No.
Fair enough. Well, this is K-Flip's mega city, which he's been working on for quite a long space of time, and it's clearly in very, very deep construction. And so far, I like the design of it. I like the simplicity, like how you can repeat the patterns, but I also like how you can just build off of those patterns. And I like how this city, unlike a lot of other cities inside of Minecraft, is like actually hustling and bustling. You never see just actual people just running all over the place. But this city breaks that trend, and this city obviously has many people inside of it. The insides, how do I put this nicely? There's not much on the inside.
You get inspired by that other town, the one that shall not be named.
No. Well, okay, you'd have to ask K-Flip that, okay? Because this isn't my build, this is his. And this is his beautiful mansion. Oh, do you want to try something for me? Do you want to try something while we are here? Do I have any? Hold on. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, Flip, where's all your stuff? Man, I want to steal it.
I'm gonna steal from him? How rude.
But politely, I'll give it back. And like, I'm just grabbing one piece of red bits, okay, while I'm still touring this place, okay? This very lovely basement and everything else like that, which I've not really been commentating on. Okay. So, you have this red bit, okay? Place it somewhere. I want you to place it somewhere. In the game, not on my head. Where do you want to place it?
I can't get in the game.
Well, you just ruined this whole bit, okay? So, you do this at least 5 times, and then a secret entrance actually opens up. I'll leave the red bit there, okay? Man. Yeah, this playscape flip, it's awesome. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing where you go with it, and I'm looking forward to seeing where I go, because I think, as far as I know, there's like one more major place we could go to, and I'm probably gonna run into like 15 different portals on the way, but you know, that's fine. That is totally 100% fine. Is it this way? I think it might be this way actually, which is pretty convenient, all things considered, I think. Yeah, okay. So Puff built a base, which he showed me the other day, like during Christmas stuff, and I am gonna go check it out myself. And this, I think, is Puff's place. Yeah, definitely. He has gone very big, and he has gone very farm-like. Like almost every season. Like he has a style, but he does a lot with that style, such as with whatever this farm is, or maybe each of these is like a different type of farm. Maybe we have like a melon farm, a pumpkin farm, and like maybe other different types of farms like that. I think, yeah, okay, we got bamboo there, and we got gold there. Okay, I'm seeing what he's doing. That's cool. Something that's way more cool is his utterly massive, honestly, what looks to be like a prison of some sort. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like some place you would put a very bad person inside of. Like, oh, what are some of those places? Guantanamo Bay, is that one of them? Or something like that. Whatever the case, we get this lovely place with this lovely door, which I can't get through. But a man has given me rockets, and that man is, of course, me. And something else that this man is doing is actually letting me see this beautiful structure right here. Like, man, this is... Oh, I love just how tall all these buildings are getting this season. Like, you always see these very impressive builds all over Cosmic, but you never really see them back to back. This season is definitely an exception. Definitely. Only thing is, how does one get inside? I really want to get inside. Knock, knock. Knockety. Let me in. It's Chris. I have the pizza. I don't think he thinks I have pizza. All right, we'll just have to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't tell me I broke something. Oh, no. No. I just want to get inside to look. That's it, Puff. Oh, I think I might have just about found a way in. Maybe we're... Dude. What has he done? What has he done to this place? Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. And he has a copper golem, and he has a bunch of beacons. Like, I was here 2 weeks ago or something like that, and this entire place was just entirely hollow. And now look at this. Now look at all this. Oh, okay. This, I think, hands down, has, like, the best interior of, like, any structure we've seen so far. One, because it's utterly massive, and two, because from the looks of things, it's mostly entirely filled in. Like, I could be wrong, because again, this place is very big, and I am wrong. I am 100% wrong. Well, you know what? I could see the vision on where he's going. I could see what his plans are, and I could see that he has a fantastic plan, which I'm hoping I'm going to see further along throughout this season. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's most of everything across this entire world. But there are these other tunnels I've not been down to, so let's have a look and see if I did. Okay, DJ's 10, we've been here. This portal's at Tina's base, and I don't know if I've been here. I have not been here. I have definitely not been here. I don't think. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but this definitely doesn't look familiar to me at all. And it gives me an opportunity to just look around, I guess. Tina's base. I didn't even realize that she was on the season, but do you know what? I'll take that as a blessing, because we have yet again another place we could actually look at. And a lot of the interior seems empty, but I do like the decor. Well, not the decor, but I guess the foundational structure of this entire building we could see right here. And I like how, again, it's another huge tower going up very, very high. Let's take a step back and just have a look, because this is the first time I've even seen something like this. And man, oh man, like, Tina, how long have you been hiding from us? How long have you been hiding this? This is so cool. This is so cool. I like the little bridge she put over here. I like the outside, how it sort of goes in and then out. I like... What's all this? Oh, it's literally just a cow pen. Maybe I just was expecting to see like red cows or something like that. But everything you have, Tina, everything relates to this. Wait, is this a doorbell? Is it? Oh, I was hoping to be pleasantly surprised, but I wasn't. What do we have down here though? Another trading hall, another trading hall. Everyone seems to love their trading halls. I don't have a trading hall. Maybe I should get one. Maybe I should get one. Maybe it might be worth doing something like that. And something else it might be worth doing is checking out more of these other bases, because I think we've seen all of this around here. And ooh, this is it. This is it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I just wish I knew about this sooner. I just wish I at least saw this in passing rather than just not knowing about this at all. But regardless, we've seen it. Now, let's move on, see if there's anything else we missed. There's a portal down here. I don't know what this is linked to. Maybe it's like, I don't know, a trial chamber. Maybe it's a stronghold or something like that, maybe. Or, oh, it's just the mining desert. It's just the mining desert. Okay, this isn't too far. And then I think there's just one more hallway we could check out. And then after that, I think now we would be done. I think then we would have checked out every single corner of Cosmic, or at least most corners we could actually find. And yeah, this I believe is the way. I think the Atlantis starter base. We've been the. Wait, that was a starter base? Does that mean they're building something else somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know. But something I do know is the fact that this portal leads to... I can't remember. I think it's the stronghold. I'm 99% sure it's the stronghold, but we'll have to check out for ourselves just to double check and make sure. And yep, I remember the stronghold was beneath this one village. I think. Okay, I don't want to say for certainty because I know I'm gonna miss out something, and I know someone's gonna be screaming at me down below in the comments. But I think I got most of everything. I'm pretty sure. There might be a thing or two that I might have missed here or there, which is why I'm still going down this one hallway. What is this? I'm wildly curious about this now. This might be one of the last things. Again, I don't want to jinx myself, because we know every single time I've jinxed myself this season, it doesn't happen. But let's just have a look and see. Oh my goodness, this is my farm. How did I forget about this farm? How did I completely forget about this? Well, hello everyone. This is a farm of mine that I built and totally 100% did not forget about. It was originally going to be something that was very, very efficient, and then it turned into something that honestly really wasn't. But it did give me an opportunity to slab a whole bunch of areas. It did give me an opportunity to really, I guess, just have some fun with another fortress, like I don't really do that often. But yeah, I think that is that. I think that is it. I think that is everything up to date in terms of what we have done on this current season of Cosmic. And it has definitely been a biggie. And I guess I should end off by, I guess, talking about the main spawn area, because we just completely glossed over it. And I don't know who built this, but I do like it. I do like it. It's small, it's simple, it's annoying with the shrieker, but I still do like it. And I still do like everything we have managed to accomplish so far across this entire season. Like, there has been so much so far, and there's still so much more to do. But yeah, let me know what you think of this season down below so far. Let me know what you want to see in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.